Haley Branson with the Oklahoman, and I'm here today with Lynda Powell, the founder of the Bethel Foundation, and we're talking about abuse in Oklahoma. Lynda, would you mind telling me a little bit about the Bethel Foundation and why you began this organization?
Absolutely, Haley. I started Bethel Foundation because I used to be one of these mothers, a struggling single mom with children. And back in the time when I was a single mother, there wasn't help out there, and it was very difficult finding a decent home that I could afford, and just food on the table, just clothes for your kids. It was very hard, and not only that, but I was in abusive situations and relationships, and just kept getting in and out of those as well. And so I just decided one day that if there was a way that I could get out of this and make it through a lot of hard work and effort without help and not having the support that was needed, that I would be willing to give my life as a mission to help other single mothers with children. Because the abuse in Oklahoma, it's sad to say, but Oklahoma's in the top 10 for abuse of women and in the top 4 for children. And so now we're in the process of developing a 24-bed facility for abused women and children, for a place of safety and peace for them to go to. We have a cupboard and a closet for them to get food and clothing, and we help them get into housing that eventually they're assigned a mentor to where they can work, and we help them get their lives back on track, whether it be through school, helping them with jobs, helping them with their credit, so they can become the homeowner of the very home that we have placed them in. And this is so crucial because there's so many mothers that have no hope of ever becoming a homeowner, or just trying to feed their babies, or just trying to put clothes on their babies, or whatever the need may be. And so we're doing that for these moms. And also we've got a camp coming up for these kids in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade to teach them some basic nutrition so that they can learn how to fix some meals. We've got a chef coming in, and this is going to be a free camp for these kids to give them some hope and excitement of being able to do something this summer that so many single mothers cannot afford to do for their children. And so they should not be left out or left behind because they can't do that. And so we're hoping that here at Bethel we can give them that hope and that peace and the love that they need to know that they can do this with a support base, and we hope to be that support base for them.
You said that abuse is very prevalent in Oklahoma. Do you think it's an issue that needs to be addressed, or one that is acknowledged?
I think the abuse is definitely prevalent in Oklahoma, having experienced it myself not once but twice. It definitely is something that awareness needs to be brought to it, and it needs to be dealt with. I don't know exactly how, because it's not a socioeconomic thing. It doesn't matter what level of income. A lot of times I think women are in abusive situations and they stay in it because they know what they're in. Whereas in a lot of places where to go to, they feel more insecure because they don't know what they're getting into. And so what we're developing is a place where they have that sense of peace, total peace, and they have their own separate living area for them, and to let them know that they can heal. And then from there, from that transitional, they're going to be able to go into a home. So it's a complete package, so to speak, for them. It's just not, oh my gosh, I'm in this for this long, and then what do I do after this? Well, we're going to help them get on their feet by training them. But yes, the abuse, it's if we're in the top 10 for women and in the top 4 in the nation for children, that's huge. It just doesn't seem to want to be something that's brought out into the light. It's just kind of swept under the carpet. But we need to do something about it here in our state for these mothers and for these children. These are our babies.
And what has the response been that you've gotten from some of the mothers that you've helped?
They cry because they know there's someone here to help them. And having been there, when I see them shed the tears, then, it's kind of like you relive it yourself. And so you know that you're doing something to help. If it's just one mom our mission is one mom at a time. And that's what we do, is we take one mother and focus on her and try to be the best that we can be, to help her get to where she needs to be. But most of the mothers, when they move into a home, they can't believe that they have such a nice home to move into and that there is hope. We're giving them hope and to help them and to know that they're going to do this. We're going to be there to help them.